and welcome to another monthly dinner planning video. March is definitely going to be interesting as far as dinners go. Because of all the snow that we got, I wasn't able to get my Instacart delivery the exact time that I needed to in February, and I also didn't get to do my monthly Trader Joe's trip until later in the month, so I actually just went to Trader Joe's last week. So I still have a bunch of stuff, so I'm kind of doing a mix of like stuff I planned in February and stuff I planned for March for the beginning, and then I'm gonna reassess at the middle of the month and see what's gonna be. So here we are for the month of March. So I don't really need too many crock-pot meals for my freezer. I feel like soup season is kind of coming to an end, and I need to start amping things up for the more like spring themed foods. We're very wintered out here. So I only planned 2 crock-pot meals. I might actually end up with more than this depending on what I have in the house. So stay tuned for that. I usually post a monthly freezer crock-pot meal video. So it might only have 2 recipes this month, or it might have more. So the first one is broccoli cheddar soup. And obviously it's not really broccoli cheddar soup, it's vegan broccoli cheddar soup, so bear that in mind. And then the second one is going to be a Greek lemon quinoa soup. And just like always, I plan on eating those more than one time. If I'm gonna make a crock pot full, usually just me and my husband are eating it, so we always have way more that I freeze and then eat later. These 2 categories, I don't even know what I'm doing here, but I do know that there is a holiday here in this month, which is St. Patrick's Day. And for St. Patty's Day, I'm thinking of doing corned beef and cabbage, but like corned beef sandwiches and, I don't know, slaw on the side. So I think I'm gonna do sandwiches. And maybe I could get some green bagels from a local bagel place and make it fun, but I don't know. I'm not Irish. I wish I was, but I don't really know. So if anybody has any ideas of something I should make for St. Patty's Day, my mom always made corned beef and cabbage, but like obviously I'm vegan, so I'm not gonna make corned beef. So if anyone has any recommendations of something Irish to make, let me know. Leave a comment down below. I am gonna continue on with my 50 states. So I don't know exactly what I'm doing for all of the 50 states yet, for all of the states for this month at least, but I do know what states I'm doing. So it's really gonna be dependent on when I could go to the grocery store, what ingredients I could get. There's a lot of stuff that's not particularly in season, but I'm gonna try my best. So my first state is Florida, and Floridian food has a huge Cuban influence, and I know that. So I'm thinking about making Cuban sandwiches and then serving it with some oranges on the side, because Florida oranges, of course. Maybe we'll do some mimosas or something to make it a little bit more fun, but that's what I'm planning on doing for Florida. The next state is Georgia. And what I wanted to do was fried green tomato sandwiches, or like something with fried green tomatoes, and then serve it with peaches. I don't know if any store that I'm gonna be able to get to is gonna have any green tomatoes in season right now, so I might be at a loss there. I'm probably gonna have to do a bit more research for what exactly I'm gonna be making for Georgia, but I'll get there eventually. Okay, the third one is Hawaii. And I really want to try to make the huli huli plate lunch. So basically, huli huli chicken is the chicken that they cook on these like big flat open grills. So it's basically just like chicken that I believe huli huli stands for the motion of like turning it over and over. So huli huli chicken, and the plate lunch comes with like macaroni salad and rice or something. So I'm probably gonna do tofu, huli huli tofu. I'll try to find a good recipe for that on Pinterest. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking there, but my mind could change. And then the fourth state for this month is Idaho. And I do know what we're doing for Idaho. We're gonna do a fry cootery board. And basically we're just gonna get a whole bunch of frozen fries, a whole bunch of dipping sauces, and call it a day. Idaho is of course known for their potatoes, so I thought that was fun and pretty easy. Okay, so as far as some easy meals, I do have a lot of easy stuff that I'm gonna do. So the first is fish tacos or cauliflower fish tacos. Another breakfast for dinner option is gonna be quiche with a veggie on the side. So I make a quiche out of either lentil or chickpea flour, and I also make my own homemade oat crust. So that's really simple to just kind of throw together, and then either throw some roasted broccoli on the side or sometimes a side salad. That's fine. And then whatever leftovers I usually eat for breakfast throughout the week. So there's that. Okay, so I saw a sheet pan meal on Pinterest. It was like Dijon, rosemary, tofu, potatoes, broccoli, sheet pan meal. So easy. Since I work late, I just set up the baking trays beforehand and put everything in the oven, and then I set the oven to start cooking like 15 minutes before I'm done with work, and then by the time I'm done with work, dinner's done, so that makes it really simple. Another one is, Gigi's pasta. Gigi Hadid has this pasta recipe that's going around Pinterest. It looks super simple, but it looks really spicy, and I'm all about spicy food, so I'm just gonna try that one day. I think it'll be good. And then the last one is firecracker tofu. This doesn't seem like enough to really get me through the month, but I think I still do have enough stuff in my freezer. And I also have my monthly meal prep video coming out, and that is a week worth of food that you meal prep, and then you can mix and match to make some dinners throughout the week. So when that video hits, I also do have a PDF ebook coming out to kind of guide you through that meal prep, and I will be having a video. So that's going to take care of the first week of March. So those recipes will be posted soon, so stay tuned for that. But everything else, once you see it on the calendar, it will make sense. I hope. So here's my month of March. And like I said before, the 1st through the 5th, I have my meal prep. So my meal prep recipes are going to cover that whole entire week. Stay tuned for that video, that's coming up soon. And then I'm going to make Gigi's pasta here because I didn't have to cook all week, so I might as well cook something fun. I'm going to keep my 50 States dinners on Sundays because I feel like they always take me quite a bit of time to cook, and it's going to be nice to just save it for a weekend. So I'm going to fill in the rest of this, and then I will catch you guys up. Okay, so now that I filled this in, let me just explain what I did. So my Thursdays are usually leftovers or defrost days, leftovers from previous weeks, leftovers that I have in the refrigerator that I repurposed that we could eat for dinner. So those are my leftover slash defrost days. I do have a couple different days on here where I'm going to be defrosting stuff more toward the end of the month, but sometimes I do switch these things around, so I'll defrost something on a random day and then move something else down. It's all really going to depend on when I can get to the food store or when I could get an Instacart delivery, so I just like to leave myself a little bit of flexibility. So as you can see, I'm keeping it pretty simple for March. It's so weird, like the 20th is the first day of spring, so I really want to transition to spring stuff, but I feel like I do have a lot of food here that I haven't like planned on having because it wasn't on the plan and grocery shopping got messed up. So this is my rough plan for March right now. I don't know if it's gonna exactly go this way. It may not, but I think this is enough. I don't wanna over plan because I want to be ready in April to really get on the spring train, but I am excited about that meal prep, and I will be doing more meal prep stuff in future months in lieu of the freezer meals, because I feel like soups kind of go out of season once the spring hits, but I still will be doing a couple once a month, just probably not as many. So that being said, I hope you guys really like this video. I know I've gotten mixed reviews on whether or not this is helpful. I love to watch people plan what they're gonna be making for dinner. So if you guys like this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more meal plan inspiration. Leave a comment down below and let me know if there are any videos that you would like to see or anything you're interested in, and I will be sure to take that into consideration when I am making my future content. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.